Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's a pretty loose pass. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
He has found the way through. Rice. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this boy, Tomiyasu. You get just about the full package with him, the technical ability, versatility. He's got that tactical discipline in his game. And he's undoubtedly had all that drummed into him from an early age. He's been on my radar since he's impressed me with his ability to play both centrally and in a wider position.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And he's had it nicked away. Havertz shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dumfries gets good distance on it. Havertz. Gabriel, it's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! Arsenal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Havertz. This is promising. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Nwaneri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bastoni. Barella.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and...
Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has not gone well. Mkhitaryan. That looks a cracking ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saliba. Havertz. Some resolute defending there. Taremi. 30 minutes gone. Havertz. Waneri. Nice control. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Martinez. Martinez. Gabriel. Partey.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Waneri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tomiyasu. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, red. Nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Barella. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, this is a great position. Great ball, and he's in here. Goalkeeper's ball. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rice. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Taremi. Well seen. Saw that coming. Waneri. Barella kept his eye on it, and he's there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Çalhanoğlu. And Taremi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Partey. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed. Great hit! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's shooting! Dumfries with the clearance. Oh, great ball! Havertz. Inter Milan, still this single goal behind.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tomiyasu. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Çalhanoğlu! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
He could be in here. Thuram proves just a little bit too strong. Played towards the front line.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Havertz. And the pass is intercepted. Rice. Gabriel Jesus. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Arsenal.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 41.
And he can clear it away. Zalewski gets a foot in here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 19, Trossard.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
20,
Thuram is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Jorginho. Trossard. Thuram might just make this. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Spread neatly.
Trossard really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Trossard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Thuram. Carlos Augusto. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Timber spots it and intercepts. And here's Jesus. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Zalewski. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Merino. Oh, they could break here. Well timed. Excellent interception. Looking for the runner. Ødegaard. Trossard. Aslani gets across to intercept that. Now it's Thuram. Nice ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Looking tidy in possession here. And that could set him on his way. Just eases him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Please take this
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Partey. And here's Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Çalhanoğlu and Taremi. Gabriel goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Trossard hits one! Barella. Can he spark a counter here? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel Jesus, he's had a hit! Çalhanoğlu, Taremi, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Thuram. Trossard.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the pass is intercepted. Carlos Augusto. Barella. Now it's Martinez. Thuram. Martinez. Chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rice. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
Martinez! And that certainly packed a punch. Trossard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Taremi. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Taremi! Played out towards the right wing. 30 minutes gone. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Tries a shot! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw.
Trossard! They've got to be quick to recover this. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's been cut out, well played. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Taremi. Havertz. Trossard. Good read, needed to be. Havertz! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Havertz. Oh, good ball. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Trossard. Now it's Havertz.
There will be 1 minute added
Chance to
time.
shoot! And through to the goalkeeper. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Thuram. Mkhitaryan. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Gabriel wins the duel this time. Rice. Oh, he's through the middle. He's had a shot! Martinez. Martinez. Now it's Thuram. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Has a look and place it forward. Martinez is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Çalhanoğlu, and there's his chance to lead the counter. That is a brilliant interception.
The attendance for
Rice.
this match was
Now it's Trossard.
72,306.
That's a good ball out wide. Havertz. He's found the great hit. Thuram. That's a nicely measured pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Back into the middle. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Thuram. They've got to be quick to recover this. Havertz. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez. Taremi! And it's in! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
We have got
Trevor.
changes here from
Number
both sides, in
29,
fact.
Kai
We have
Havertz.
got ourselves a game
Number
here.
41,
I think they can sense a
Rice.
comeback here, and so can this
Number
crowd. It's
5,
all systems go now.
Partey. Number 2.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played,
Number
well
9,
stopped.
Well, that's beautifully
Gabriel
weighted.
Jesus. Coming
And
on
no,
the field,
that is pretty much the end of that.
30, Sterling.
Oh,
Number
good
8,
read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number
Played right
23,
into his path.
Miguel Merino.
Okay, less said about that pass, the
Number
better.
20,
They may
Jorginho.
end up with some regret
Number
with this
33,
tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to
Number
goals.
11, Gabriel Martinelli. Substitutions taking place.
Barella. Now the finish! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Sterling. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Inter Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, he's been caught on it here, and he's managed to get free. 5 minutes left on the clock.
Arsenal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Ashlani. Martinez. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, it's Sterling. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Correa. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Martinez. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that is that. Inter